This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Cyclones will put total leather to crank us up. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all of the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every...
There he goes! Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buffs!
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drop.
Turning it on! They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cyclones are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pressure coming. Running into the open space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Reads it, fires complete. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. There's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. It's 3rd and goal and a from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this offense, all of a sudden, they have some mojo, and that's a big confidence booster on 4th and goal, down close to the goal line, trusting your quarterback to make the right decision. And David, they're 1 point away now from tying this thing up late in the game.
Oh, and I say, how good do they feel? Do they want to go for taking the lead here and go for 2? This offense has been aggressive. They got some momentum. Where do they go from here?
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it behind the line. It's Nowaski. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lewis wants to pass. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Working the middle, it's complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Power football with the run. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. And the Cyclones trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Iowa State. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Motion from the back. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So after the break, they'll go back to work. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Split backs here. Running to the left. Got room to work. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Lewis to throw. He lost one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Buffaloes will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
The Cyclones really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quick release by the QB. At the 35, he's got room. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Cyclones have their offense in high gear. Quick completion to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes his man miss.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Lewis wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Kick is in the air. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Got it in the middle. It's Castro. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. He's going to run it. Turns it on in midfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Lewis to throw. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to...
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Lewis wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nowaski.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, bring up 4th down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The kick is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Going right to work up top. They're working that left side. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. Flips it out in the flat. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Yeah, a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
The Cyclones will hustle to the line. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Working the big fella downfield and outside. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. And he gets to the line quickly and spikes it, saves a little time, and they'll have a chance to put a 3-spot on the board before halftime. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen.
There he goes! Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. And the Cyclones just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Punt is in the air. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hall. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Lewis to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. They'll start this drive with a pass. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Floats it out in space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Give to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And that is no good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it from the gun. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Cyclone! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Lewis wants to pass. They'll run the screen. Nice move to pick up yardage. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Buffaloes send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Cyclones come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They want to throw it. A little screen to the running back. Fights off a defender. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Catches it at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Got the quick completion. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Castro. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. With the catch, it's Nowaski. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Lewis to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Miller.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Creates a little room. Turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 9. They've got the screen set up. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. It's a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Swings it out to his running back. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. It'll be a draw. He breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Goes to the option. Quick toss. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Quickly to the tight end. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. He'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Working the middle. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Cyclones, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Quick release on the RPO. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Iowa State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Lewis to throw. Unloads it left. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. And the Buffaloes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's Nowaski. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught over the middle. It's Castro. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Grab near the marker. It's Nowaski. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll send the back in motion. Lewis wants to pass. Gets it to the back. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. A touchdown here on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Handoff to the lone back. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. They'll run the screen. He's stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Picks up the first down. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can